Hi guys, back with a new video, and in this one I'm gonna paint up Denji from Chainsaw Man. The statue was made by Tango Studios. Look them up on Discord or Instagram if you're interested. And let's just jump into it. Now, as you can see over here, I'm just mixing up some brown and black. I put 10 drops of each, but in the end I'm gonna add another 4 drops of the brown one. And then I'm gonna add some thinner to it as well. Now this is just me making my own color that I want, the black, because it's still almost a black color, but it's more like a brownish black, as you can notice in the video. Now guys, the same sculpture made a sculpture of power as well from Chainsaw Man. So if you enjoy this video and if this video does good, then probably I'm gonna paint her up as well, just to have her as a companion. And now here with this nice bright red, I'm gonna do all the blood on his clothes. And as you can see, some of the blood it's already sculpted in to the piece, so I'm gonna follow that one, and sometimes I'm gonna add some of mine as well. Well, this depends on you, but the guys have the piece sculpted without the blood pattern on it, if you don't like that option. Now guys, just a quick reminder, if you like my work or what I'm doing here, make sure you follow me on Instagram or all my social medias. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. I have a Patreon as well if you'd like to support me there. And don't forget about the giveaway that we have on this channel. More info on that on Dante's Devil May Cry video. Check that one out if you're interested. And we're gonna talk a little bit later about Patreon. And now with this blue black, I'm gonna do his tie. Just simple, nothing too complex. And now here I'm gonna start painting up his runners. So here I'm gonna use this off-white. Now again, for those who are new to my channel, I always give 2 coats of the base paint. So even if you don't see it on the video, it's always 2 coats. And now with this little bit darker red, I'm gonna give all the details with the red parts that are in his runners. And now let's talk a little bit more about Patreon. Like I mentioned it before, over there I'm doing a little bit different types of videos, and they're gonna be uploaded way ahead of YouTube. So if you want to see them first, or you want to support me, you can head to Patreon, Gambit Neo. And then some of the videos that I upload over there, they just gonna stay on Patreon, because it will be a little bit different. And now again back with the bright red to do all the blood on his runners as well. And this will be the paint I'm going to use it for all the blood all over his body. And now here with this wash, I'm just gonna do his runners, so make all the details pop. And after these, the runners are done, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Now here we start doing the belt, so this will be more a letterish color to it. So I'm gonna use this brown. And then with this brown red wash, I'm just gonna give a little bit details to it and make it pop a little bit, and it makes it look more letter color as well. And here with the silver, I'm just gonna paint up the belt bucket. My camera doesn't want to focus for some reason, so I will try to fix that in the future as well. I had this problem before. I was thinking that I got away from it, but it looks like now it's back. Here now I'm gonna mix up the same ratio of black to brown, and I'm gonna do I don't know exactly what they call it. I think they call the belt holders on the trousers, something like that. And here we start painting up the skin tones. So this will be the base skin tone, and I'm gonna do some highlights, and then I'm gonna do some glazing, so I can bring all the shades and all the colors together. So I watched the anime of this Chainsaw Man, and I really liked it. I know the manga it's way ahead. I'm just on season 1, so can't wait for season 2 to come out. If you didn't watch it, guys, check it out. It's pretty good. And now here with the flash tone, I'm just going to do slightly highlights on him. Not too much, just here and there. And now here I'm gonna start glazing. So the mixing ratio, it's I would say around 70% water and then 30% paint. And go really slightly with this one. You just want to bring the colors together, the highlights and the base color. you don't want to overdo it. So you don't want this to become the base color. You want them to kind of to bring the colors, like almost like when you think of melting the colors together. And now here, after masking up his skin tone, just want to save that, don't want to overspray it with the white. We start doing his shirt, and here I'm gonna do something a little bit simple, because sometimes simple is the better. And now here we start painting up his neck. This looks more like cables. So I'm gonna paint it up with simple black, and I'm gonna just do some silver dry brush on it. As in the same way, here I'm just going to give a little bit of details to the shirt with this gray wash. And I'm just going to do it here and there, not too much, just to stand out just a little bit. And then I'm going to come back and do all the blood on it as well. And now with this gunmetal silver, I'm gonna do the dry brushing on his neck, on the cables, so we make those details pop a little bit. And now here the same process. We're gonna use this nice bright red to do all the blood on his body. And as I mentioned before, you can use the already sculpted one, or you can do it the one with yourself. I used the sculpted blood patterns on it, but I added some of mine as well, as you can see. Now the shirt it's already done, so you can see how I'm doing it here on his skin. And here with this nice silver, I'm gonna start painting up the chainsaw parts. So these will be the ones on his hand. I'm gonna use the brush to paint it up, but the one on the top of his head, you're gonna see it soon. I'm gonna do it with the airbrush. And now here with this nice black wash, I'm just gonna give a little bit details to the chainsaw. And I'm gonna repeat the same process for the blood, so the nice bright red. And I'm just gonna do the blood pattern all over the chainsaw and on his hand. And with this light brown wash, I'm just gonna give some details to his fist. Now here I'm gonna paint up his teeth in white. And I'm gonna use the same gunmetal silver for his gums to make them stand out a little bit. And now here we arrive to the part that I want to do a little bit of an explanation. So here on the head you can see I'm spraying glossy black. That's really important. And you're gonna see in a second why. So just remember, this is glossy black. And now here, this piece was painted up with normal simple black, not glossy, and I'm passing the chrome on it. And on the head, which has glossy black, I'm putting the same chrome. And the difference between the two of them, it's huge. You're gonna see it in a second. And now, as I said before, so this was the black that I used for the small piece, for the handle. And this is the chrome that I use for the handle. And then here is the handle, and you can see it's a really nice shiny silver. Now here I used the glossy black, as you can see. And again, I use the same chrome, so nothing differs, just the base paint. And then you can see next to each other, the one is proper chrome, the head, and the handle is just nice silver. Now maybe on the camera you don't pick it up as much, but trust me, it's a huge difference. And now with this really nice alcoholic, I am gonna paint up the chrome on the head. And now with this darker red, I'm gonna do the inside of his mouth. So this will be like a flash part of his head. And with this simple black, I'm gonna do the rest of his head, giving all the details. I'm going to use the duck pen to do his eyes. And now with this acrylic ink, I'm going to do the eyes. And now with this gunmetal, I'm gonna do all the silver parts on his head. I'm gonna do the scratches, the dry brushings, and the chains and everything that make this figure pop a little bit. And now we're here with the final touches, just adding the blood to the head, and that's it, we are done. Now guys, thanks for watching, and remember, if you learned something or you like the video, give it a like, give it a subscribe. More videos like this will come out in the future. Share this with your friends, and don't forget, if you want to support me, you can support me on my Patreon, Gambit Neo, check it out. And we have a giveaway as well in Dante's Devil May Cry video, check that one out as well for more details. I leave you with some pictures over here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Enjoy.